Yes, Naveen. We are live.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all for the webinar session on Constitute Yourself with our Honorable Research Person, Ms. Shweta Bajaj, ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am. And I would also like to welcome all our participants for today's webinar session. And now, for a short introduction, I would like to hand over the session to our core team member. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, David. Uh, I'd like to welcome you with a sweet and honorable evening, Shweta. Today we are going to be in a pleasant and gracious section. Miss Shweta Bajaj, who's a founder and director of Positive Health Healers and Foundation, who's have multiple skills like certificated holistic health and wellness coach, a nutrition fitness trainer, and meditation guide and mentor, who's also certificated in LIB life coach and who's a counselor also and a certificated digital coach for professionals. Thank you so much, Shweta.
Thank you, Naveen and Mahima, for this wonderful welcome and introduction. So, thank you, everyone, Rishiji, Mary, ma'am, for joining in today's evening. Today's topic is about constitute yourself. As today is Republic Day, and we all reunited on this day to guide ourselves and do some practical activities so that we can constitute our inner values and get back that inner spirit, that enthusiasm, and move forward. So it will be a very practical session, practical training webinar session. So I request everyone, you can have your pen and diary with you, and we also do it. We can also unmute in between whenever you are looking forward. So just let me know the screen is visible to you all. It's coming. Yeah, screen is visible to you all. Mahima, Naveen, I'm audible. Mary ma'am, I'm audible. Richiji.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, audible.
Oh,
Yes, Shweta.
Yeah.
oh,
Good.
so
Good
slides
evening.
are visible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
visible
yeah,
also.
it's visible, visible.
Visible also. Yes. Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Good evening. So today we are going to work on ourselves, and we free ourselves with past foundations and move forward towards a change.
Yeah.
So for that, today's topic is about constitute yourself. So self-management, self-awareness for that is very, very important. And today we learn about that as well. So before moving forward, I want every one of you uh, to you can unmute yourself or you can raise your hand. Like how many of you think that you know yourself?
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, you can raise your hands or you can unmute yourself. How many of you think you know yourself? You're aware about yourself. Yes, lots of hands are raising up now. Good, great. So here what we are doing is the self awareness is very, very important. Yes, now all hands are raised up. Very good. So self awareness is very, very important before we go further. Okay, so for that, we first be aware, then make a change, and then improvise. In that way, we also have to analyze our mistakes, our imperfections, and then we have to work on them. So for this is a life is not a straight line, it's a zigzag, it's not a straight line. And for that, first we have to understand ourselves. Now, to understand ourselves, first we have to understand our self image. What is our self image? So, it is not kind of a paper image or the image what you see in the mirror, but the image which you have, what you see inside of yourself, how you see yourself. That is the self image. Your self image is the way you see yourself. And how do you see yourself? Okay, if I ask you, if you can also type in chat box, if I ask you, how do you see yourself? So you can see yourself as a person with full of enthusiasm, with peace, passion. You can also see yourself who can contribute toward the society. Yes, you can write in chat box how you see yourself. You can type in chat box any one word or one line which comes to in your brain, your mind, like how you see yourself. But what is your opinion about yourself? Yes, warrior, great, wonderful word. Yes, warrior, soldier, incognito. Yes, lots of words are there. So you can write in chat box, so you can unmute yourself. Yes, nice. So here you can see when I read the word warrior, the personality type of the person, like Monica ji type, write it, down the warrior. So she always have that kind of personality, that essence in her self image. Bring up that essence in her self image. What happened is the word which the first word, I know everyone who are listening have some word which come into your mind, and that word reflect in your personality in one or another way.
Actually, I feel very confident and,
Yes,
confident and
yes. Confident. See, confident word. If I ask you what,
confident and courageous.
see, yes, absolutely. So here you can see whenever you come forward to talk to any person, you are quite confident because you know who you are, right? So that is very, very important. We have to understand how we see ourselves. So this is the first activity which you all have to write down, the one word which describes you inside and outside. Because what is inside is generally reflect outside. Okay. So inner you and outer you. So it will be a very short presentation and lots of interaction. Now, your inner self sees life from one point view of yours. How you see yourself is your inner self, and outer self is how others see you. Now, you never know how others see you because they see you and it is in their mind. But how you see yourself, it basically reflect outside, and also if you respect yourself, it help others to respect you as well. So that is very, very important. uh, Here, appearance, looks, postures, behavior, positive image, what you are reflecting outside matters. So what happen is sometimes there are some triggers which basically trigger you, and you act, you respond or react. Now it's up to you, your choice. You respond or react in any situation, but sometimes you react instead of respond. So for that time, the image, the self image, but you are inside very good, you are inside very, very nice. But sometimes what happen is outside the scenario, the situation, it's generally become like that, which reflect outside personality of yours is not good. Okay, so that kind of appearance, that kind of things, you have to understand how you react or respond, your behavior matter. So first we have to understand our inner self, and then that inside only reflect outside. We have to work on our inner self because sometimes it is not healed up. Now there are some experiences, we all have events in our life, memories in our life, and we have to understand what we perceive. First we have to be aware, then we have to be accept it, and then we have to change it, right? So we have to accept it and then change it. Now Sometimes we are not even aware what is going on. So awareness is the first step which we have to take. Now, there is different perception. From this slide, whoever is sitting here, whoever is listening, uh, they are see, you look at this slide at different perspective and different angle. Absolutely. If I say all the events of your life, when I see the word event, you look at this word at a different angle. Event for you is different, and for me is different. So the perception is different, and the experiences of ours, everyone is very, very different. We all are unique in our own kind. So there is no competition, no comparison, absolutely no comparison, because the life journey is different, the paper is different, the life are different, and the situations are different. So you and me or anyone else in the world is totally different. So if they are totally different, then they are all unique. Then how is the perception same? So there is no competition and comparison. And the words which this developed are, we have to change it now. So this is the time of the change. What happened? Constitute. When you constitute your inner values, then only you go further and reunite with people with the same vision. Okay, the perception may be different, but the vision may be same. Now, what happens is environment affects our self-image. Everything, everyone around us from childhood, some conditioning happen on ourselves. So we have to understand that is our environment. Okay, our home, our job culture, our work culture, even our community, our friends, our society, everything is environment which is affecting us, or you can see molding us in a subtle level. In our self image is molding. So we have to be very aware what is going on in the outside world. Now you decide how much your environment affects you. This is a very bold statement, but and it is the thing which we all can decide. I hope you agree with me, and I hope you understand. This is the thing which you all have to understand. You have to note down that environment you decide how much it affects you. You if even if you are not able to decide in which environment you are, but you can decide how much your environment affect you. Okay, so there is a difference. There is a difference in these both situations, in which one situation is you can choose your environment, whether your friend circle, your family circle, or whom you are interacting with. And the other situation is you decide how much your environment affect your self image. Some people came to me and they told me like, I do not want to be with that person, or I do not want to listen that person, but still I have to listen. So that area you have to listen the positive things and give back the positive, right? So your self image, if your willpower is strong, nothing outside can affect you or manipulate you. Okay. Nowadays, self image is very, very important. For that, you have to take responsibility of your action, decision, attitude, and behavior. It's not about the people. In the coming area, in the coming arena, I can say today, if it is 26th January, uh, on this day, the Constitution, written down of India. Now, from this, a new change begin. In the same manner, in the coming arena, a new change is coming, which is of AI, which is of machine learning, which is totally different, where every what you are thinking and how you are thinking, any machine can think like you, work like you, and respond like you. So you can say a totally new human humanoid, I can say, is coming up in the coming arena. In that area, if in that future perspective, if we say the change is coming, there are new tools, there are new things are coming. If our self image. If we are not even enough creative, if we are not learning so many things, we are not working on ourselves, we are working that 9 to 5, or we are working what task given to us, then there is a stoppage point, because the task which is given to you, any AI, anyone, any machine can do in the coming year and now. So then what about the human beings? So your inner spark, your inner self image, which is which you have to take responsibility, that now is the time, now the change is coming. And I can say in the few years, or in the coming year, coming months, this change happen. So we have to improve our areas where we are weak, and improve our willpower, self image, and we have to bring the peace within. We are so busy. We are so busy with our problems, with our situations, that we don't know uh, outside the eagle eye point view. Now, self esteem is your feeling of self worth. Now, if I ask you, whoever is present here, you can unmute yourself, you can chat, you can type in chat box how you treat others. You can unmute yourself within one word. If I ask you how you treat others, you can type in chat box. You treat others in a very good way, in a very passionate way, in a very humble way, in a very kind way. How you treat others. Then you have to write down how you treat yourself. And then you have to write down how people treat you. So the three words, you can type in chat box, or you can unmute yourself and share with everyone. Any one of you can volunteer. Yes, Monica ji hand is raised. You want to volunteer? Go further. Naveen, Mahima, anyone can anyone, you can unmute yourself, or you can share one word about this. How you treat others, how you treat yourself, and how people treat you. What do you think? Okay. Um, Mahima, you want to unmute?
No, Shweta, I'll think and say no. One word you're asking, no, I'll think and say. Give me some minutes.
Yes, you can take your time and you can type in chat box. So this is very important to understand how you treat others, how you treat yourself, and how people treat you. Now, there is one activity which we are going to do. So every one of you can have your pen and paper. And before that, I want to share. Yes, wonderful answer. I treat them as I want to treat myself. Compassion. Good answer. So now, uh, here are three words on the screen: self consciousness, self understanding, self confidence. Right? Self conscious is means how you feel about yourself when people tease you or bully you or criticize you. Self understanding is having insight about who you are, right? And self confidence is faith in your abilities and skills. Now you have to rate in these three areas. Okay, out of 10, you have to rate yourself. So you can write in chat box, or you can take your time and write. You can rate in these three areas how you see yourself. Maybe you think like you are very bold, and you can easily maintain it. So you can self conscious, self understanding, and self confidence. Yes, you can type in chat box. Okay. Next is interpersonal, interpersonal, and manual. So these are the areas where we have to take care. You're very social or with everyone. Intrapersonal is you really know yourself and who you are. and manual is you like to work with your hands. So these are the areas where you can write down, you can rate yourself, and when you complete your rating, there are different areas where you have to work on yourself. Okay. Now I request everyone, you can share your rating, and I'm just stop sharing this slide. Yes, you can share your rating with everyone. Naveen, Mahima, you can also share. Okay. Yes, you can take your time and you just tell what you rate in yourself, right? Now, before going further, I ask everyone, uh, what inner values do you think you have? You can type in chat box. What inner values do you think you have? The rating is 8. Good. Yes. Yes, very, very nice. Because what happen is your rating come between, if your rating is less than 5, that uh, that you do not know, that you easily triggered up, then you have to work on yourself. If your rating is between 5 to 8, then also it is very moderate, you have to work on yourself. And if it is 8, 8.5 and more than 8, then means there are chances and you already worked on yourself, you know what is right for yourself, and that's how you stand up for yourself. So that is very, very important. You have to, how we have to work on yourself, right? Yes, gratitude, love, positivity are inner values. Yes, what inner values we see in ourselves, basically we see in others. Okay, we what we see in ourselves. Okay, and I also want you to write one quality, one quality which you see in other person. For example, any role model of yours, you like, maybe you like communication skills, uh, her or his self image, or working culture, or financial situation, or anything, whatever you like, uh, you can type in chat box. You can type in chat box any one thing. Helping tendency of my friend. Great. Yes. Yes. You can write in chat box, because what happen is, uh, we always see one quality or two qualities in another person, right? So we have to just write down that. Okay. And the person name you're not able to write in this chat. No worries. But just write the quality which you see. The quality, maybe it is the uh, skill, maybe it is the communication, maybe anything, personality, anything, maybe it is, right? So you can write down that, as Maimar help written in my the helping nature. So what happen is, what we see in others is we already have the blueprint in ourselves. Okay, if we see if we see in others if we see helping nature, then there is possibility that we have the blueprint in ourselves. uh, we help others, or we know how to help others. We have to work on ourselves to help in a constructive manner. In the same manner, if we see the communication skill in other person is very good, then the blueprint is already there. We have to just work on ourselves. Okay. Now, how we can work on ourselves? There are lots of tools, there are lots of skills which we can learn, and we can reunite. Learning is a skill. How many of you agree? Learning is skill. Yes or no? You can type in chat box. Learning is skill. You can type in chat box. Vinita ji says yes. Okay. Yeah. Learning is skill, right? Or yes or no? A very basic question. And sometimes we have to think about it. Yes. Okay. So, what you think? Learning is a skill? You can type in chat box. If yes, then also you can type in chat box. If no, then also you can type in chat box. Yes. Okay. If learning is a skill, then how can we learn this skill? You can type any ideas in chat box. If you said yes, then you know, right? How we learn or why we learn, what we learn, from where we learn. So you can type in chat box any one or two things which come in your your mind. You can type in chat box. It is a very basic question. One must ready to learn every day. From the very first day, we are learning. Yes, very, very true. Wonderful. Yes, other people, you can also type in chat box. If learning is a skill, then how we can learn? And really, means we are learning. And Geeta ji says very right. Learning can be done in each and everyone, everything. Yeah, absolutely. Just a second. I am not able to see. Yeah, बिल्कुल हम we can learn from everyone and everything. That is very true. That is very, very true. So learning is a skill. And if learning is a skill and we know we can learn, then uh, anything we can learn, anything and anyone. So what happen is in our mind, in our subconscious mind, we learn from outer experiences, outer resources. We adapt. You know, as a human being, when we are child, then we learn and we imitate from outer responses, outer scenarios, and then we adapt, right? And we develop, and we know, we think, we cultivate that skill that it is good for us or not, how we have to perform for the next step, right? And this all happen, right? Then my question for you next is, if learning is a skill, we know how to learn, then what is stopping us? What do you think? What is stopping us to not reaching that potential level? Yes, you can type in one word or one sentence. What is stopping us? What do you think? Like, if if I tell you from where to learn, if I give you all tools, if I give you all time, everything from where to learn, what to learn, why to learn, when to learn, everything, then what is stopping us? Can you tell? Anyone can unmute or you can also type in chat box. Just, yeah, physical tiredness, motivation, age, responsibilities, time. Okay. Yes. 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 It is. It is some kind of things very well said. Like sometimes we lack motivation, right? We That's why we do go into procrastination. But why we lack motivation? Motivation, when we see any video, any music, then also we get motivation. But why? What is stopping us? Physical tiredness. If we get energy, we get food and rest, enough rest, then we can be active. Then also something is stopping us. Anyone can write down. I'm looking for another answers. Brita ji, Fiona, Naveen, and others. Yes, you can type in chat box. What is stopping us? Yes, you can write in chat box. I'm waiting for your responses.
Yeah, good evening, Shweta and the others. See, the other thing is that when you have age, your age also matters a lot. Okay, and you don't have the same level of energy Even if you are if someone provides you with the skills and all that, you should have the energy. For example, if I have a motivation and if I want to study something, I should sit up even in the night. I should have that motivation and that willpower to sit up in the night and also study. But when that doesn't happen, you are not able to achieve. Maybe you should have small portions of what you have to learn, and then try to achieve that in small steps. See, at one stage, I used to learn many pages, okay? But now it has become quite difficult. Okay, physical
Yes.
tiredness is one which I've experienced. And when I start taking my book, it is my responsibilities in the house. I mean, it might make people laugh. There's something in the washing machine, and then you keep thinking about that. Practically speaking, cooking is there,
Yes,
washing is
exactly.
there,
Yes.
yeah, or some cleaning thing is there. Okay, there's some responsibility which, and you think you should finish it and then come back, and then by the time it's all over, like you feel very tired. That's something which I've experienced, my personal experience.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes it's happened. And I also see the Benita ji response in the chat box. Maybe our attitude, age, and energy is missing, and ability to learn. Okay. So the word which I am looking is attitude. Yes, absolutely. Our attitude towards every scenario. Because as there are situations, the age, memory, age, these all are the situations which we can overcome. Because if we prioritize our time, if we prioritize our energy, where we have to use that energy, how many tasks I have to do, so that will help us to not getting tired easily. But if we do not have attitude, we believe the word I am using, maybe excuse. Sometimes it become excuse. Our age factor, our time factor, our place factor. These all are some kind of. It is very true. It is very true that these hold us back. So it is very very true because sometimes it's hold us back. But is there any chance that we can come up with an attitude to find the solution? Here we are become the situation oriented, not the solution oriented. So if I want every one of you to do this activity right now. You can have your pen and paper, or you can type in chat box. Just you have to focus on solution. Anything come in your mind. Anything. Maybe it's like, I do not have any financials. I have my family like this, or I have lots of responsibilities. So everything. Just you have to find out the solution of that thing. Okay. Just you have to find out the solution of that thing. Only focus on your own solution. Okay. Procrastinating is also major block. Yes. Yes, that's why we are now finding out the solution of that. So I request everyone, whoever is present here, to just write down in the chat box. Yeah. Just I request everyone to just write down in the chat box any situation you think. Like, for example, I have seen the procrastination word in the chat box. So what is the opposite solution of the procrastination? So you please, anyone, everyone, I guess. So everyone, please type in chat box. Reshmi ji, you raised your hand. You want to say something? Yes, please. You write in chat box. If I say the procrastination word, the procrastination, right? So you have to write the opposite of that word. Just yes, I understand feeling senior citizen feels will do tomorrow, but it's tough, but we can do it. Energetic. Okay. Procrastination, the other word is energetic. Okay. More words. I'm looking for more words from you all, friends. There are different ages and different qualification people are here. So I request everyone to participate. There are lots and lots of situation in which we get stuck, right? But I want you to answer in chat box, or you can unmute yourself and just type the opposite. For example, if you find the procrastination is your roadblock, you have to write the opposite of it. If procrastination is not there, then what will be there? Okay, like that. Or you can think accordingly. Great. Set small goals which we can achieve. Smart goals. Okay, small goals, smart goals. Wonderful. Very good. Yes, energetic. Very good. Yes, you can type in chat box. Lots of people are here. Sonia ji, Reshmi ji, anyone you can type in chat box. What is stopping you? Okay, first you have to figure it out. What is stopping you? And then you have to write the opposite of it. If that is not there, then what? Okay, finish task, complete work in hand. Okay, very good answers. I'm looking for more. Accelerate the energy. Okay, yes, very good, very wonderful answers and replies are coming. Yes, put in the chat box. It is a very good chance to push forward. Okay, push forward. Okay, divert your mind to take productive steps. Stop procrastination. Leave the past. Okay, good, very nice. Okay. And there are some people say time. I think I have find out, like, if sometimes time or tiredness, responsibilities or accountability, commitment, lots of words are there. So what you think? What is stopping you? That roadblock. You have to write the opposite of that. I hope everyone understand. Positive vibrations. Okay. Okay. Past negative experience stopping you, right? So you have to write the opposite of that. You have to write the, if not past experience, then what? If not past experience, but you have to write the solution, or you have to write the opposite of that. If it is not there, then what is there? Okay. So I hope, be proactive. Very nice. Just write down whatever come into your mind. No one is here to judge. We are like family. So just write down. I'm looking for more responses. Anything come into your mind. Everything actually. Because it is the time when we are discussing, you come up with the idea. Okay. You come up with the solution for yourself. Experience, take the risk and face failure and move ahead. Okay. Great. Okay. Yes. Very good. So see, as you can see here, there are lots and lots of if I ask you to find out the situations which are stopping you, you can give me a list. But if I ask you the solution, then there are very few. Have energy, interesting motivation, manage time effectively, dye the hair and look younger, exercise. Okay. Dyeing hair is not required. You can just feel inside younger. Have the right desire. Yes. Good. Very nice. Very nice. So wonderful answers. And these are the things which we have. If you are able to see these things, right? If you are able to see these things, visualize these things, then means you have the capability to achieve that things. It's not the age figure, it is not the time figure, it is nothing. These are main thing is action. Are we taking action? And one statement which I want, which I speak, I want everyone to respond or response in the chat box. Do you agree or not? If I say action breeds confidence and self-esteem, I'm repeating again. Action breeds confidence and self-esteem. Inaction. Inaction breeds self-doubt. Inaction breeds self-doubt and fear. So how many of you agree with this statement? You can write in chat box.
Shweta,
Action
can you
breeds,
just repeat it, please? Can you just repeat it, please? Thank you.
yes, action breeds confidence and self-esteem. Inaction breeds self-doubt and fear, like that. So you can type in chat box how many of you agree with this lines, this situation. Yes, inaction brings self. Yes, it's true. Okay, Vinetaji says true. Okay, yes, right. Okay, action breeds self-esteem and self-confidence. Yes, true. Agree with it. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm looking for more responses. Wonderful. Absolutely. So, if you agree with the statement that if we do action, focused action, okay, for focused action, consistent action, and dedicated action, then our self esteem and self confidence increase. But if we do not do that action, our confidence, our, you can say fear and self doubt increase. There is a fact, there is a study in which, for example, if there is a simple task, if I give you a simple task to do today, okay, if you do now only and give it, then you have a very good confidence that yes, you have completed it. Whether it is good or bad, it doesn't matter. Just completion, okay. And if you complete after one day, then also it's very good confidence is very good. You complete it and you submit it, okay. Then if you complete after 3 days, then you are very good, your confidence is good. Just what happen is your enthusiasm little bit decrease, okay. In the opposite scenario, if we see self, if you do then it is kind of 50%, then first it is 100%, then become 50%, okay, then become 30%. Then in this way it is decreasing day by day if we are not doing action. For example, if I give you one activity to do and today you do not do that, your motivation, your self confidence, it's dropped down. It's not by 50%, it is by 70 or 80%. Means when we procrastinate for 1 day or 2 day, then the rate, the percentage decrease is not 50%, it is 80%. After 2 days you're not able to do that, or you are procrastinate totally to do that. How many of you agree? You can type in chat box, do you agree? Like if I give you one activity right now, and if you do not complete that activity in within 2 days, then third day you do not, you think like you will not complete, or it is not necessary, you procrastinate, like that. Yes or no, you can type in chat box, do you think like that? I'm repeating, if I give you any activity and you do not do it today, and then you do not do it tomorrow, and then on the third day you do not feel kind of submitting it, or kind of doing it. Yes, 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 absolutely, because we we give time to inaction, we are not giving time to action. That's what happened. In the same manner, we, when we think like the time is blockage in our life, we will forward. Yeah, absolutely, Vinita, yes, absolutely, we will forward that activity, that that thing we absolutely, blank sometimes from our mind. Lots of, we are so busy, lots of tasks on our plate, and we totally, you know क्या कहते हैं, dustbin, put it in dustbin, like I do not require it. So here, what happened is we are giving time to inaction, but now is the time we have to give time to action. So more we give time to action, more we reach towards our goal. We can fulfill our potential. And when we give time to action, then these blockages which we have of time, age, energy, anything, it will not overpower or us. So that is very very important. So today I request everyone to do one activity which you fear the most. Okay, after this session, do one activity which you fear the most, whatever activity it is. Maybe you fear the most to make a video, or maybe you are fear the most to talk to someone, right? Just grasp your grit, your courage, and then do it. So that is what I want to share with you all. Now it's time as well. So if you have any questions, you can ask. You can unmute yourself and you can ask. What you fear the most, you can also share that. Yes, Anita ji, Brita ji, Reshmi ji, Fauna, Naveen.
Yeah, can I just share something which from my experience? See, I started to drive, okay, in this part, UAE, Sharjah. Like I had registered that about a year ago, and then somehow there are stages in that. Okay, I completed my parking, and it is not so easy to drive here because one single mistake and then they'll fail you. It is like that. And the police sits with you, and that makes you more and more anxious. You think that you'll go wrong when they are sitting next to you, and they will actually observe you. They actually wear dark coolers, and then they sit beside you, and then one single mistake and then they fail you. And then next time you have to go back, learn classes, learn at least take 6 to 7 classes, and then you have to go back for the next this one until you pass one stage parking. Then next you have to move to the road. There are two stages in the road. It's like kacha road and paka road here. Okay, I'm still in the stage of I think Pakka Road. I've not been able to clear it 3 4 times. I failed. Now, when I just get into the car, sometimes no, I have that little fear. Whether I'll make mistakes or you know, and every time there are 6 to 7 mistakes, and I have to drive fast also. The moment I see pedestrians, it's like I stop very far away because we are not supposed to hit them also. It becomes a mistake again. And when the test is there, it's even more scary. I think I have to come out of that fear. I have that fear. I've still not cleared it. I hope to clear it. I've got 2 stages more.
Just keep saying, ma'am, I can do it, and you will be able to do it, ma'am. That's that little motivation we need in ourselves. And that's what pulls us back. See, at
Yes,
the
ma'am.
age of 65, after
Mm.
retirement in 5 years, I have started a company and I've been able to impact 5 lakh people. But I never thought when I started and at that time that I will be
Mm.
able to do it. But I
Okay,
had to
okay.
do it because being in the pandemic, the teachers, the educators all across the world were having all accepting, and especially in India, where we do not have, we have challenges with children and teachers not accepting, to teach the digigital way.
Okay,
It was
okay. You have
very
the
tough.
traditional lecture
Yes, the
kind of thing.
usual chalk and talk method
Mm.
is something that is very common, and especially for subjects like languages, subjects like maths, subjects like difficult topics, and even for English, to say, teachers were not ready to make that change. Though being in the board for 20 long years, I have been motivating teachers, but they weren't so cool, they weren't that ready. But this pandemic made it just mandatory for them, that they had no other option but to go for this. But they weren't ready for it. They did not know how to go for it. So I took up that challenge to make it possible, to give them the support, the mentoring, the pat on the back, to say yes, you can do it, yes, you will make mistakes, yes, the children will laugh at
Exactly.
you, even the parents will make fun of you, but you have to go
Yes.
on. And they had to do it for
Exactly.
3
Correct.
years. Had I
Yeah.
not given them that little confidence, they would have
Hmm.
never taken
Hmm.
that step, they would have just faltered. But today, with
Yes,
those
ma'am.
teachers, I am proud to say those teachers have created a website. They have uploaded
Hmm.
question papers, they have uploaded
Hmm.
project work, and so on and so forth. And in a subject like
Hmm.
Hindi, Hindi teachers are the worst. I'm telling you, don't mind and don't take it otherwise.
Okay.
They are the ones who
Okay.
do the most amount of procrastination, especially language teachers. They think ho
Yeah.
jayega. That
Hmm.
attitude
Hmm.
is there, ho jayega. And then there is no
Hmm.
syllabus change. So once you've got the notes, you just pass it on to each year. So nothing to do. But when you have to prepare a PPT and you have to present it to the students, and today's Gen Next is much ahead of what we are as, in our mental attitude. That's why I wrote that word attitude. If you are not mentally right and agile, you cannot
Yes.
move forward.
Oh,
So, my
ma'am.
dear girl,
Hmm.
you have to be that agile person.
Correct.
Just take it
Correct.
on yourself and say, oh, well, I can do it. See, I am now
Yeah.
in USA, enjoying my holiday with my grandchild. But every
Oh.
morning, Sweta, I get up at 5 o'clock, finish my washroom activities and everything, log on and come every day. And all these 160 days, I have come all these 160 days without fail. Even when I went holidaying at Destin and Panama City, from there also in that cold weather, was shivering, but still I got up. Because see, it is within you to have that hunger. If you don't have the hunger, even mother does not give you food. So the hunger has to be within you to get that knowledge or to do something. So maybe somewhere, even when I'm talking to you, I'm probably thinking, oh, I did not do that work. So maybe I also did not have the hunger to do it. It is like that. So I think, Anita ma'am, I am a great fan of yours. I really love the way you conduct things. I really love the way you go about doing things. I think I just need to give you that little push and say, Anita, you are too good, man. I can't do it. You can do it. I see my daughter
Hmm.
driving and she can't do parallel parking. I said, what the hell is
Okay.
parallel parking? It's all in your
Yeah.
bloody mind. Just say, I can do it, and you will do it. You know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
True.
made her do it
True.
in Destin. And she said, Teda hai, and wo hai, and so hai. And jo hai.
Yeah.
Ho to gaya.
Hmm.
You have
Hmm.
done.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
have to take that little challenge and say, हो जाएगा. अरे क्या है, थोड़ा
Correct.
टेढ़ा होगा, थोड़ा ये होगा, but next time it will become okay. You take that leap. वो डर के आगे ही जीत है.
Hmm. Hmm.
उस डर के
Hmm.
Yes.
आगे ही जीत है. But we just go up to the डर limit and stop and come back. But you just have
Correct.
to take
Correct,
that
ma'am.
leap. When just as a
Yeah.
boy takes a jump into the swimming pool, till that
Yeah.
jump he's scared. But once he's into the water, you don't have to
Yeah.
teach him to move
True.
his legs and hands. He does it
Yeah.
automatically.
Yes.
Just
True.
like
True.
that. Just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No,
Just
the
try. You will do
instructor,
it.
she says that I'm driving quite well. But then there's something where I went wrong. I went very, very slow. And we're not supposed to drive slowly also, causing
Yes,
a
you
lot
have
of
to draw up the
havoc
right
with the others. Yeah.
speed and the right way in the right manner. Everything has to be right.
And no mistakes, ma'am. It's a bad habit to do.
I
When you
know,
make
I
mistakes,
know.
it's a
Even
bad habit.
even in
A lot
US,
of
you have to
pressure.
do that, and they have three
Hmm.
separate lanes: one slow
Correct.
lane, one middle lane, and this and
True,
that. All
true,
that
ma'am.
is there.
True.
It is
Yeah.
tough,
Yeah.
but it is all.
Hmm.
You have to just condition yourself, and you
Exactly.
have a
Correct.
lot of
Correct.
games these days. You can
Yes. Yes.
practice on that. You have
Yeah.
these games which children play.
Hmm.
Uh, so you can practice on that. Once you
Yeah.
get stimulated by that, I think you can easily crack it.
Hmm. Correct,
That
ma'am. Thank you.
stimulation has to happen. And let me tell you, I learned driving some 40
Hmm.
years ago.
Okay.
Till now, sitting
Okay.
in the backside, I always feel gaya. Abhi I am going under the uh,
Mm-hmm.
car, though I am not driving. I always
Okay,
feel,
okay.
oh God, she made the mistake. Oh God, she made the mistake. But there is
Mm,
no mistake that is happening. It's all in
mm,
our mind. It is all in our
correct,
mind.
correct.
Very,
Mm, mm,
very, very true. Even the procrastination, we keep saying, oh, theek
true,
hai,
true,
I have
ma'am.
retired. What's the
Mm,
big deal? I will do it tomorrow.
mm,
That bloody tomorrow never
mm,
comes. I'm
correct,
sorry, my
correct.
language, I should be careful. But
Yeah,
anyway, that never comes. But you take it about yourself. Kya hai? We'll finish
correct.
it. We'll do it today itself, and
Mm,
it gets
mm.
done, and it gets done beautifully.
Nowadays, what I've started doing is that when my husband drives, no, I'm observing a lot of things. I know what mistakes he's making and all, lane and all those extra effort. I'm putting a lot of effort. The only thing is that when it comes to the test, I have to work on it and clear it. Two more levels are there. I'm just
I
dragging it.
think you are
Yeah.
just fine. Just get rid
Yeah.
of that tension within you. Just release it and say, "Oh hell, what is it? I can easily do it. This is child's play. Kya hai? If children can drive, why can't I drive? What's so great? If others
Yes.
can do, I can also do." What do you say,
Thank you.
Sweta?
Thank you.
Bilkul, yes,
Thank you, Shweta.
absolutely. And
Thank you,
Vinita
ma'am.
ji,
Yeah.
wonderful tip I can say for Anita ma'am. You can also try simulation. You can try by using the games, and you can just type on Google. Lots of websites are there. And the fear, do not let fear overpower you. That is wonderful lesson. Do not let fear overpower you. And when you are looking your husband, how he is driving, look the positive side. Do not the mistakes कि वो कहाँ गलती कर रहे हैं. But see where he is right, how he is doing, and where he is right. When you see where he is right, then you automatically seeing how I can do right. Right? I hope I
Correct. Correct.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. True,
that is
Shweta. Yes, yes,
You can do
yes.
it, my girl. You can do it. There is
Yeah.
nothing that is
Thank you.
stopping
Thank
it.
you so much. I
Shweta,
hope I
hi.
clear it.
Nice
Yeah.
Yes,
session.
yes, you will be able to
I
do it.
interrupt you. हाँ हाँ, डर के आगे जीत है जो मैम बोली, ये बात बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन मुझे जो कैट से बहुत डर लगता है, तो इसके लिए हम कैसे इसको आगे करें? ये मेरे
कैट
लिए
से
एक बहुत
कैट से डर
बहुत
लगता है।
हाँ, मतलब कि इसको हम कैसे ओवरकम करें? मतलब अब से नहीं,
मैडम,
बचपन
कैट आपको क्या करेगा? आप इतनी बड़ी हैं, वो इतना प्यूनी
वो
सा है,
तो
इतना छोटा सा है, वो कर
वो
क्या सकता है?
मेरी डॉटर है और मेरी सन, दोनों को बहुत अच्छा लगता है। वो लोग तो गोदी में ऐसा लगता है जैसे एक तो छोटा बच्चा को लिया है। लेकिन हमको बोलता है आपको क्या करेगा, सेम आप ही का बात वो हमको बोलते हैं। लेकिन हम अंदर से क्या होता है पता नहीं। हम एकदम
डर तो
जब
मुझे भी
देखते हैं
लगता है, मगर हम खाली उसके पीठ पे हाथ फेर देते हैं,
बाप
और
रे वो
कुत्तों
तो
से भी हमको डर लगता है, पता नहीं
वही
कब काट दे, है ना?
yes, you
तो
can avoid
डॉग
that.
भी मेरे घर में है। लेकिन ये सब फेयर को कैसे ओवरकम करें? ये क्या साइकोलॉजिकल कुछ प्रॉब्लम है या पता नहीं क्यों ऐसा होता है? मतलब ये अगर करते तो मेरा इन लोगों के साथ थोड़ा बॉन्डिंग भी बहुत अच्छा होता, क्योंकि उन लोगों को पसंद है और हम डर के मारे अपने को मतलब ये नहीं कर पाते हैं। यही बात है। जो भी हो, नाइस सेशन। था, ये तो मेरा है, कब ओवरकम करेंगे पता नहीं। बाद में देखे फोन हाथ में नहीं था, बाद में देखे हम लेट हो गए, फर्स्ट वाला मिस कर गए।
No worries.
थैंक यू।
Actually,
हम्म हम्म
yes. What happen is we all have our insecurities and imperfections. What we have to do, we have to embrace our imperfection. बहुत सारी हमारे में कमियां होती हैं ना, we have to embrace it. जो है we can, if it is necessary, then we have to learn how to do it. Like car driving is necessary. It is very good. So we have to overcome that situation. But if it is not necessary, and then we can avoid it as well. So we always we have to embrace our imperfections. That what I want to share with रेशमी जी, like अगर जरूरी नहीं है तो okay, like कोई बात नहीं, होता है, धीरे धीरे वो सिचुएशन हैंडल हो जाती है। हमारे अंदर कमियां रहती ही हैं, धीरे धीरे ही हम सीखते हैं, राइट? Yes, I hope if you have any other doubt, anyone, then as we can conclude today's session. Thank you so much, Anita ma'am, Vinita ji, Nirmala ji, Reshmi ji, everyone joining who joined today. and really very insightful session when we discuss with each other and we come
Thank you,
with
Sweta.
lots of
Thank you. Happy Saraswati Puja Day and happy Ganatantra Divas, Prajatantra Divas today.
Thank you so much, Shinita ji. And you always inspire us and you share your wisdom with us. Thank you so much for sharing wonderful insights. Nirmala ji, thank you
You're
Thank you
so
so
much.
welcome.
much.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you, Shweta. Hmm.
And yes,
Anita,
you can
Thanks,
also
be
share.
brave,
Vishweta.
my girl.
Yeah, sure, Benita ma'am. Thank you so much. I've also been a teacher for about 13, 14 years.
Okay.
STEM's school. Yes.
Which school is
Hmm.
this?
It's like our own English high school, Sharjah, no? In UAE.
Okay. But that is
So
a CBSE school.
it's a CBSE. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I was with the ICSE board. We have our school in Sharjah also.
Okay.
Mm. But
Mm-hmm.
I know of another gentleman who's also in Sharjah, but I don't know that he's still working. He's in one of the
Oh,
CBSE schools, Dr.
mm.
Shanu Thomas.
Okay, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
I'm not in touch with him, but he is in Sharjah, and I have
Okay.
worked with him. So he used to tell me that there is a lot of problem in UAE to
Mm,
maneuver with
mm,
children and how to get the best out of
mm.
them. It's a different story when you are in India, but it's a different story when
Mm,
you're in a different country.
mm.
So
Correct. Mm,
hats
mm.
off to you, ma'am, to be able to manage.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of
What
pressure was there.
subject do you teach, ma'am?
I was teaching all subjects, the primary grade,
Okay,
and
fine.
when I went to grade 4 and 5, I was teaching English.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. So if
Mm-hmm.
I ever do a workshop on primary teachers, I think you will be excellent because I'm trying to get somebody from US also. So it will
Okay.
be kind of a
Sure.
talk show that I am thinking of. Because
Sure, ma'am.
everybody
Sure.
does a webinar and it becomes very monotonous. So if it is like a
Mm.
discussion panel like Shweta has rightly
Yeah.
done, I think that is more
Yes.
useful. Then people learn. Otherwise, people are more into getting the PPT, getting the recording, then nothing goes into your head. Like today morning, we were having Pandiria Mani sir talk. See, it was so close to our heart, we know everything, but still, somebody who brings it to light in front of us. So it becomes so meaningful. I think today I felt very happy having listened to it, isn't it? So I thought discussions were better ways of, expressing and having an interaction. Thank you, Sweta, for this platform. Thank you, my
Yeah.
dear girl.
Thank you, Shweta. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And
Very
Vinita
true.
ji, you can also come up with talk shows. Like we also have discussion kind of platform here. So whenever we can
Okay.
talk further, how we can come up with these all
Yes, we
ideas
must
and
do
we
this.
can
This
implement
is
it.
for all the teachers and students so that they
Yeah,
are able to learn. Today in today's world, it is only learning with sharing. Then only we can have a better world. You know, peace,
yeah,
happiness, kindness, gratitude are things that we need to share. Then only it will increase, which is not happening among our young people. And that is why there is so much of unrest, so much of killing, and so much of nonsense that is happening. All this can stop only with this. I think we as
sure,
educators, we as responsible citizens should take it on ourselves to do this. And let me
sure.
share
We
till
will
today,
come.
I have got 305 awards. Today I got the award of Guru Shiromani.
Oh, that's
Congratulations.
really nice. And congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you.
विनीता मैम एंड अनिता मैम, आप लोगों को हम पहचानते नहीं है, लेकिन आप लोगों का इंटरेक्शन बात करना बहुत मैंने सुन रहे थे, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. एंड
Thank
मैम
you, ma'am. Thank you, thank
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन
you.
Thank you so
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन
much.
आपके
Thank you.
ट्रेजेडी के लिए लाइफ.
Thank you so much. And yes, there is yeah. Okay, so next Thursday we have another session with another speaker. So please share this link with your friends, okay? Because it will help everyone around to learn and to increase knowledge and to implement and become the best version. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Have a great day. Now you can sign off. Thank you, Ji. Thank you, Vinita ma'am. Thank you, everyone.